Eclipse, by far, was my favorite book.
Oh, yeah?
And last night at the screening, I was like, this kicks ass. It was awesome.
Oh, that's great.
So,
Good.
congratulations to you guys on that. It seems like you guys are settling into your characters a little bit more. Or maybe we're just getting more comfortable with seeing you guys as these characters. I don't know what it is, but it just seems more comfortable, I guess.
I mean, I think it's just the more, like, in terms of where they are in the story as well. It's the first time, especially the first half of the movie, where everyone, you know, Edward's accepted being with Bella, and they're having a normal relationship, essentially, and so everything seems easier. It's not always so fraught. And so I guess in that way, you can kind of relax into it. I mean, I always thought that this is the one where he shouldn't be so uptight and everything. I think he becomes more and more human each episode.
It's like they're meeting each other in the middle of
Yeah.
So, Twilight, I can imagine, has changed your life drastically, just from the celebrity perspective, but also career. I bet it's kind of like a double-edged sword. What are some of the great benefits of the series that you've gotten outside from playing with the character of Edward? And what are some kind of the things that you struggle with?
I think, I mean, like, just as an actor, it's so crazy the way jobs happen now. I mean, you kind of, if you read a script that has no one attached to it at all, and you just think it's a cool script, you can kind of get it going in like 3 months. And like, no one can, I mean, it's just in an environment where like the economy's really bad and, you know, no actors are getting jobs ever. And then you can kind of, you're just kind of happily reading a pile of scripts. Like, oh, this looks nice. I want to do this, and then it kind of just happens. I mean, it's like that's just by far the best thing about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess the other thing, I mean, not being able to kind of experience a lot of things anymore. I mean, I guess it's a bad idea. You know, also being an actor, like you got to talk to people and stuff, and kind of go around the world. And just walk around in cities and things, which is what I used, just look at people, and you can't really. So I'm gonna keep trying to play weirdos for a bit.
Awesome. I think you're probably gonna go on and play all these different amazing characters, but there's gonna be a part of you that's always Edward. How does that make you feel?
I mean, it's the same as any job. If you haven't somehow managed to bind your life to it, then you haven't done it right. I mean, and there will be nothing on the screen afterwards, and so that's what you're kind of bargaining with. I mean, if you leave a job with nothing, then it's a bad sign.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I don't know. I don't think. I mean, seeing what's happened now since I've been doing other jobs and stuff, and also the way the industry reacts. I mean, if people go and see your other movies, no one cares if people think you're typecast. I mean, it doesn't make any difference. And then eventually you do enough movies and no one can say you're typecast anymore.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, I'll see what happens.
All right. And I feel like the Twilight Saga, when it first started and everyone started getting really excited, it was mostly women and teenage girls and things like that. But the more and more I'm talking with my friends about it, more of the guys are going, I've read all the books and I kind of really like it.
I know, it's weird. Like, I've just been noticing that, but this is like in the last 6 months.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked them when I read them, but I would never buy them. And whenever I see guys buying them, I'm like, you dork.
But what do you think it is that they're entertained by them?
They're good. I mean, they're good books. It's just embarrassing to buy them. I mean, everybody wants that. I mean, it's like the perfect escapist literature. I remember I read them all in a weekend. I mean, I really, really wanted to know what happened, and I thought they were really like sexy and stuff. I don't know why. Like, so many people, everyone who puts them down, like, just hasn't read them.
Exactly.
I mean, they're great.
What are you looking
I really like the movies
to
too.
in New Moon? Or not New Moon, sorry, Breaking Dawn. What are you looking forward to?
I'm quite looking forward to Kristen trying to play a vampire. Like, I thought because I'm always complaining about having to wear the contacts and having to like have all the makeup on and blah blah blah. And she's never shown me any sympathy for it whatsoever. And I can tell that she's going to be so pissy every single day, like having to have all this stuff. I'm just not going to show any sympathy at all.